What's happening? You already know who this is. This is your guy, D Good on What's Happening TV. Do you hear me? Say, man, I got something to say real quick. You feel what I'm saying? What I have to say is follow through with the plan. We have to follow through with the plan regardless of the situation. Yes, you have an initial plan, and that initial plan can also bring out another plan. However, you gotta stay devoted to whatever plan that you put in place. You get what I'm saying? You can't allow your emotions get the best of you, whereas you withdraw from something that you say that you was gonna do. And another thing is, don't you ever withdraw from what you said you gonna do because things is not going right. I'm talking about all hell breaking loose. And this ain't the time to quit now. I'm talking about this going on, 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 this going on. And the number one thing that we want to do at times, just throw in the towel because it's not going as planned. If it's not going as planned, it's going as planned because you're going to eventually go as planned, but the plan has to improvise. But it will be much different because of the fact that you did not have a plan, but you do have a plan. So you actually utilizing your time that you have because it's your plan, but it's not going as planned, but it's going as planned because you're going to get to the finish line. And I know everything that I just said did not make no sense, but in live action, it's going to make sense. Sometimes you're going to have to do things that other people don't understand. It's not for the other person to understand, it's for you to understand. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to lean on people understanding, but people don't even understand where you trying to go. And where you trying to go, sometimes you got to sacrifice things, and sometimes you got to improvise on such things. But that don't necessarily mean just because you sacrifice something, you went as planned and things don't go as planned. That don't necessarily mean, man, let me throw away the whole plan. No. That's something we can't do. And people gonna throw you curveballs, gonna say, hey man, you phony, you fake, you this and this and this. That don't matter. That do not matter. What matter is the fact of what you think of yourself. And due to the fact that at times you don't feel a certain type of way about yourself, other people's voices gonna pick up for you. It been times where you felt like you was not enough, right? Or you feel like you're not worthy. Then when people try to come and tell you, okay, you're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. Now you believe in everything of what they saying because of the fact of what you feel about yourself. So if we change the narrative of how we feel about ourselves, the whole circumstance is gonna change. But if we don't think highly of ourselves, even though that plan is failing, what everybody say gonna matter. Because of the fact that you feel like you don't matter. Due to the fact that you don't matter, everybody else, what they got to say to you, you gonna feel like that matters, especially when your plan ain't going right. When your plan ain't going right, and when things ain't going the way that you expected it to go by you building that plan, man, the first thing we want to do is get depressed. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but boy, when I tell you, when I look in that mirror and say, Denzel, you tripping? Denzel, you ain't getting nothing right. Denzel, what's wrong with you? What everybody's saying is true. If that was the case, I would never be where I'm at today. A lot of people counted me out. Hell, I counted myself out. I counted my own self out. So if I count my own self out, it's easy to believe in what other people think of Denzel. But I'm not here to be no pity party or people. I don't want nobody to throw no pity party for me, not even myself. But what I'm just trying to come to you about, everybody about, is, man, What you think of yourself gonna allow you to go with the plan, even though the plan is failing. But who say your plan is failing? Just because you have a plan, that don't necessarily mean loopholes not gonna come. And just because you have a plan, that don't necessarily mean loopholes is not gonna come. You feel me? So whatever your plan is, or whatever you trying to do for yourself, just know sometimes they're gonna come with sacrifice, and sometimes they're gonna come with heartache. Because you want things to move faster. Things can't move fast. Hell, you can't skip a day to go to night. You can't skip a night to go to day. Everything gotta go as planned, regardless we like it or not. And as you got a plan, things gonna happen to destroy you from your plan. But just because those things happening, that don't necessarily mean you have to stop believing in yourself or keeping faith in yourself. Now you got a plan, go as planned, regardless of the situation. And as you going on that pathway, your plan gonna improve. But it's never gonna improve if you stop. I just had to get that off my chest. For real, man. And if I'm feeling like this, I know somebody else feeling like this. And what I'm just trying to say, people, you know, your plan's gonna get tested. Your plan's gonna get tested. And I ain't no preacher, man. I'm a child of God and I believe in God. You feel me? At the end of the day, he got you. He got you. Don't give up on yourself, because the plan that you set forth ain't happening as fast as you thought it was gonna be. Trust in God and believe in God and let things happen. And at the end of the day, it's gonna go as planned. But if you stop, it's definitely not gonna go in plan.